wow. It is absolutely gorgeous. You know, you're looking around, you think, wow, this is so pretty, and I cannot wait to see the flames going in this fireplace. How lovely. I mean, it is beautiful. How warm and inviting it's going to be this winter when folks can kind of gather around, the cold-natured folks can gather around and have a nice conversation. And then as you start getting warmer, you can just back up a little bit because this room is very spacious. It is going to be gorgeous. And then there's a mirror over in, I guess you could say, the dining area. Oh, try not to drool over it. It's beautiful. And it's so big. I had no idea. This is the third time in my life that I've ever been in this building. So it's like, wow, I don't you know, other times it's been a long, long time since I've been here. So it is gorgeous. I'm thoroughly impressed in a good way.
That's Ruth Radcliffe of Wright Funeral Home reacting to seeing the Bassett Country Club after finding out that it will become the second funeral home of the Wright Funeral Home family.
I grew up, you know, just about a mile down the road, and this building has always been a part of my life in one way or another. And you know, we're really, it's almost like coming home. You know, being a Bassett resident for our entire life.
In the beginning, you know, we trusted God for it, and I think that has made us what we are today. We still are trusting God for it, and we've, just like Tony said, we've done it with kindness and trying to help everybody. And I think that has been evident, you know, in the community. He's just everything to me. He's my rock too. Well, we've just been a good team all my life. You know, he's been everything that I needed to help me, and he helps me now, and he always has, and I've always tried to help him. Yeah, and when I come down and see it and see all the possibilities, you know, with it, I'm glad now that he made the move, and because he did, I'm there to help him. I sent him a text one morning, and when we were just real concerned about what to do, and I remember the text, "Tony, follow your dream," and I think that's what he's done.
It's not everything you know. If you're kind to people, everything else falls in place. People will forgive you for a myriad of mistakes if you have been kind to them. Right. And if you're not kind, don't let me see it. Don't let me see it.
It was just a few years ago when Tony himself was outside rebuilding the former schoolhouse on Greensboro Road. And at that time, people wondered if it would ever come to life.
People have been laughing the whole time, but
But I mean,
I don't.
You got the last laugh, don't you think?
What people I don't think realize in anybody's case is if you're going to laugh at somebody, you're going to put a drive in them that is relentless.
I remember coming by at 2 a.m. one time, and you were working on the first building. Remember that?
I do. I do.
You were painting something or doing something. You had paint all over you.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing has been sweat equity. I mean, sweating it.
It's been a journey. It's wore me out, but it's been a journey, and yeah, we're proud of that Martinsville facility. We took a schoolhouse and turned it into a funeral home, and this place required none of all of that blood, sweat, and tears, so to speak. Yeah. I remember you coming by in the early days. You've been here for the entire journey, and I'm very appreciative of you as well, Charles.
You know, critics help you survive. Critics keep you going. Critics keep you on your toes. Critics make you want to do better. And I'm hoping that, you know, the critics that we had 13 years ago in Martinsville see this place and say, you know, remember what they did to the Martinsville location? Watch what they do to Bassett's location.
Well, this has been a job. It's always a job. It's, you know, everything we've done, we've like I said earlier, we've never stopped growing. And as we grew, we had to change our facilities. We had to change our staff. We had to change our automotive equipment. All of those had to change almost yearly. And we've stood the test of time. And this is next step. Purchasing this building is going to solidify, I think, what we need to do to serve Martinsville and Henry County. Jimmy's taken the burden off of both of us. He brings a breath of fresh air into our building, into our business. He brings the new techniques, the things that he's learning in school are entirely different from the things that I learned. The information technology and everything that he brings to the table is takes it off of me, takes it off of her, and and then I would like to think that he has a source in both of us that teaches him and prepares him for the road that he's about to take. We're not going to be here much longer.
We don't want to just use it as a funeral home here in the beginning. We would like to, use it as an event center, let people have, family gatherings, family reunions, things like that here, and just get people in the door, get people to see, what this place has to offer, and really, like I said earlier, how beautiful it is when you walk through those double doors down there.
The new funeral home will have a full-service kitchen.
Oh, it gives them a place together where they're not having to try to go and find a restaurant and everybody find parking and find out how to get to the restaurant. It's very convenient, and it's large enough that you can handle a lot of folk in there and still have plenty of room. You're not scrunched up.
Check out the new sanctuary.
That is beautiful. I've been just blown out of the water. It is just so nice. I love natural light. I love being able to see outside, so it makes me happy. It's just beautiful. I mean, it's not the traditional funeral look, and not everybody's into everything being so traditional. And so this kind of gives you another option to look at, and it's, I don't know, it's just, to me, it's a more relaxed, comfortable feeling.
The Wrights know that folks are talking about the solar farms next door, but for them, the solar farms became opportunity. And Jimmy even admitted he kind of likes them.
A lot of people, talk about the solar farm, and it's kind of ironic. Back in the beginning, a lot of people did the same thing with the schoolhouse. It's unique to us. It's something that we stand there on the back porch, and we're really, really fond to just stand and watch it. And what my goal with this place is, and I know it is dads and grandmas as well, is the families that we serve in Patrick and Franklin County, and even here in Bassett and Henry County. We're hoping to give them the option, hey, for your convenience, as well as, hey, maybe even you were a member at the club one day that you'd like to come back and have a service here. Or and like we don't want to just use it as a funeral home here in the beginning. We would like to, use it as an event center, let people have, family gatherings, family reunions, things like that here, and just get people in the door, get people to see, what this place has to offer, and really, like I said earlier, how beautiful it is when you walk through those double doors down there.